would you rather have your absolute dream job, you know, your purpose is there, your passions are there, your payment is there, everything's there, your dream job, but you actually have the worst haircut on the planet and your hair looks horrible every day. Like, it actually is just like so bad. Or you are miserable at your job. It's like soul sucking and you're not even getting paid that well, but your hair literally looks like so perfect every day. You have the best hair day every single day.
Oh God.
It's actually so hard, right?
Well, as someone who has had a fuck ass bob before, I'm picking my dream job.
Period.
Like,
as you should. As you should.
I say that like as someone currently who hasn't brushed their hair.
Me like looking at it and I'm like, oh, you're not talking about
wait.
that?
Was this based on a true story? What would you choose?
I think I would take the dream job too.
Yeah.
And then I would just like wear a wig.
Yeah. That's so.
Or
like,
a hat.
What if?
Or just like do a slick back.
But in the magical would you rather universe, even the slick back, the wig, and the hat looks so bad.
Okay, I would still take the dream job because I am not sitting at a soul sucking job all day. Heck no.
No way. I don't care.
Okay, cool.
You could tell me I look like a 10 out of 10 and I'd still say I'd rather be ugly.
Yeah,
than miserable.
I don't feel like a 10 out of 10, okay?
Yeah. Which is such a good would you rather for today.
Please stay on the line and your diabesties will be with you shortly.
You're listening to Hotline to Her. I'm Tini, your resident hot diabetic.
And I'm Carson, your favorite diabestie. We're here to help you feel like that girl beyond diabetes.
Yeah, we are. Especially today.
Yeah, especially today. This is an exciting episode. But before we start, you know the drill. Should we check our blood sugars?
Yeah, we should.
And we also want to know what yours is.
Oh, I am 177 flat.
Gorgeous. I am 138 flat.
Stable.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel neutral about these.
I also feel neutral.
There's not much to say.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
That's the way the cookie crumbles today.
And today we're just like, and those are blood sugars. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Oh yeah, lots of fish on the fryer.
Yeah. Yeah. That.
Ew.
I mean, not my preference, but.
I mean, there's no fish on my fryer, but like, I mean, right now there is.
Huh?
I don't know. Let's just go.
Okay.
Please take it away.
2026. I love when podcasts start and they're like, 2026 is your year.
Boom, boom, boom.
Like they just like, I'm like, oh, me?
You're right. It is my year.
It is my year.
It's our year and it's your year.
Diabetics are up in 2026.
Oh my gosh, so up.
Yeah.
So up. I
So
actually have never like seen someone that's gonna be up more than a diabetic.
Especially a hot one.
Yeah, a hot diabetic
with a
at that.
funk-ass haircut. So I love this like end of year into new year.
Me too.
Because it's like all this fresh energy and everyone's planning things and
It's so exciting.
yeah, like going after their dreams. And when I think about it, like there's a time and place for the strategy stuff, which like you need to like sit down and get really tactical into like when you have the time and space. But like right now I feel like it's more important for us to talk about dreaming of what 2026 is and like really imagining like how cool it could be for us.
I love it. It's so like cool to think about how different your life could be like next year at this time.
Incredible, right?
It's so cool. Like, and it's so cool to like think about how you can get there, you know, like planning how you can get there.
Did you think you would be here a year ago? Like even like if you look at your life in general,
Yeah.
like not just here at this podcast table, which is
Well, I mean,
conversation for later.
yeah.
But did you think everything in your life, like you had so many new fun changes this year.
Yeah.
Did you imagine those at the end of last year?
Absolutely not.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, me neither.
like new job, new health journey, new, hobbies, new places I traveled to, new things I learned, new people I met. Like, no, crazy. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, same. And a few years ago, started taking this approach of just being open to different possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
And the second I stopped like planning down to a T of what the year should look like, is really when things started like rapid fire changing for me in the ways that I wanted and hoped they would, even though I didn't even know what they would look like.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a big part of that is allowing ourselves to dream big.
Yeah.
And not only dream big, but also recognize when we're limiting ourselves in our dreams.
Right.
And I think that's something diabetics kind of do a lot. They limit themselves.
Yeah, I agree, because there are different factors that we have to think about that the normal person doesn't. And I think that unfortunately bleeds into some limiting dreams sometimes. Why do you think that we're susceptible to that?
I think because we're taught when we're diagnosed, like we have to plan for the unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
And so we get into our heads that like, oh my God, wait, this is something I heard you say the other day that I didn't bring up.
Oh my gosh, what? I'm scared.
This is something I had to get rid of in my vocabulary. Controlling my diabetes. I don't control my diabetes. I make sure I mindfully say I manage my diabetes. Because
did I say that?
I think you had said it, I don't know, maybe in passing or like, I don't know. Like, I don't really hear you say it a lot, but you did mention it one time.
That I manage it, or
that you controlled it?
That I controlled it.
Yeah, you were like, I had to control my diabetes. Like, meaning like you had to do a management thing.
Oh, interesting. I feel like I've never said that.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like it would flow off my tongue very well, but fair enough.
Yeah, well, I think like
but I love that point. Like, I don't want to control it. I want to manage it.
Right. And like even doctors use the term like you have to control your diabetes.
Control your blood sugars.
Control your blood sugars. And so we're taught in order for things to go our way, we have to control it.
Right.
And so that bleeds into like when it's ingrained in you, every single day I have to control something in order for it to go my way. That then like ripples into our career and our lifestyles and our travels. And now that's why so many diabetics are saying we're control freaks.
Oh my gosh, I'm having an epiphany right now.
Yeah. And so then the control limits your ability to dream big, because if you're dreaming big, you're dreaming about something unknown. You're not open to the unknown of possibilities that could unfold for you because you're trying to control it.
I'm having an epiphany right now. I actually love that, because I'm like, I always call myself a control freak.
Yeah.
But I don't actually have to control anything. I can just manage it.
Yeah. No, like this literally blew my mind when my therapist, she was like, why are you saying control?
Wait.
And I was like, why am I saying control?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner than right now?
Sorry. Well, I think this is going to change your perspective and everyone else's perspective.
I love that.
When they're thinking about 2026 and how they live their lives.
Yeah, I love it. So what are some like examples of things that you've done or you've seen in yourself or you've seen in other people of like diabetics like limiting their goals or they're not their goals but their dreams of like can you give me an example of that?
Yeah, I think this happens a lot. Keep in mind that like through line of control, right? This happens a lot when diabetics are like picking their careers. Like I have to have health insurance, right? We all, if you live in the States, like you need health insurance.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time we're told our health insurance, the only way to get it is through a 9-to-5. So a lot of diabetics will get into a 9-to-5 and they have good health insurance and they don't leave because they're scared of the unknown if they leave and finding a different option that might be better for them.
Right.
Because they're trying to control the outcome of the Insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel like we should point out though that that is a very valid fear.
It is.
Because health insurance is important and diabetes is expensive.
I agree. I think it's a valid concern, and I'm not saying like jump out of your 9 to 5 with no plan.
Of course.
But I think what frustrates me being on the other side of a 9 to 5 is that it is possible.
Right. You made it work and you're thriving.
Right. And it was hard at first. It's hard to figure out. But I had a dream that was bigger than my my anxiety of the unknown. And so I said, okay, I'm gonna figure out this insurance thing. Which, by the way, if you live in the United States, like you can go through Marketplace. Or even like your state, like you actually, if you're starting a business, like you actually might qualify for state assistance a lot sooner than you think. Like, there are like so many other ways that aren't talked about. And like when it's just like normalized, like you have to stay in this box, you have to stay in the 9 to 5 box, or you are shit out of luck. It's like, actually, that might not be the case.
Right. And I think that's so important, like to emphasize too, is that there are other options besides that.
Yeah. And so that's like when we're dreaming big for 2026 and thinking about like our goals and what we want to happen to us, it's like, can we get creative in getting the solution that we want? If I really want to go after I'll just keep using the example of the career, but there's so many other things this applies to.
Yeah.
If I really want to go after my dream job, which is owning my own business, I'm going to find ways to get my supplies. I'm going to find ways to be insured. I'm going to get creative.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there, because I got the download of my dream job, and it's on me to decide, is this something I want to go after, or is this something that I'm going to say, no, it's not for me. And then I'm going to figure out the other stuff, the logistics.
Right. Yeah. No, that makes sense. So if we're dreaming outside of, career and jobs, what else do you think this could be applied to?
Everything. I think everything, like it could,
like travel, like not taking the trip that you want to take, not I guess just like not doing the thing that you really want to do in general.
What is the thing? And also I think it goes down to like relationships, like not even just like your romantic relationships, but also your friendships.
Right.
Are you looking at your friendships at the end of this year and being like, wow, nobody showed up for me? I was trying to show up for other people. Nobody showed up for me. That doesn't feel good. I want friends who show up for me.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, go do something about it.
Yeah.
Dream bigger. Go do something about it. Make that one of your goals this year, to really invest in your community.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why? I actually think I see this a lot. Diabetics accepting less. This all actually is the common theme.
Okay.
Accepting less than you deserve because you're scared, because you think you're unworthy. Because why?
Yeah.
Why are we accepting less than we deserve?
Because we're scared of the unknown.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like it's really common for us to limit ourselves. And like, it's something you and I do.
It's human nature you really have to be aware and really think about it to open yourself up to bigger,
Should we just air our dirty laundry?
Let's do it.
Not our dirty laundry, all of our doubts.
Yeah, no, let's do it.
This happened to you recently.
Yeah.
Not to put you on blast.
No, I mean, I feel like everyone has like limiting dreams at some point. I also don't think it has to be limiting in the fact that you are scared of the unknown or like anxious or nervous about it. I think it can also come from a place of, oh, this isn't the right time to do that right now. Like, this isn't the right season for that. Like, yes, that sounds super awesome and like I want to do that, but like now is not the right time.
Yeah.
Like I still have that come up, like, oh, that sounds super awesome, but like now is not the right time for me to do that in my season of life.
Right.
And I think that is a big limiting factor for a lot of people, but also, why not now?
Why not now?
I literally had this, like, when I had this like aha moment about like a why not now moment when we were starting this podcast.
Yeah.
Because I got a promotion in my 9 to 5 job, and my 9 to 5 job was picking up a lot. And then I am having a lot of stomach issues, and I started a gut healing journey. So I'm doing that. And then I was like, oh yes, I would love to do this. Like, Tini, we should totally do this. But I don't know if I have the capacity right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if this is the right season of my life for it.
And I remember that conversation that we had.
Yeah.
And we were just talking through the what ifs, the ones, and biasly, I really wanted to do this. But
yeah,
also,
I mean, I really wanted to do it
I know.
too.
And I know you were really excited. And I think this is why it's like good to like have someone who's like a sounding board to like talk through like your big dreams and like let you be like wild and creative and like dream big. Like, you don't want someone to limit you, because then we can sit there and go back and forth like we did and talk about the pros and cons. And then it came down to what for you?
It ultimately came down to, I was like, I don't need my stomach to be fixed to follow a dream that I have. I don't need like an extra hour in the day to follow the dream that I have. You know, like if I want it bad enough, I'm going to make it happen, even in the season of my life that I'm in right now. With like, I have a very huge focus on my career and on my health and stuff, but also this is a passion and a dream that I have. And it ultimately came down to me wanting it bad enough that I was like, you know what, like I'm going to make it happen, even though I have X, Y, and Z also happening. Like, so many things can be true at one time, and you don't have to wait for like the right season of your life, because like the right season of your life is now.
Yes. The right season of your life is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really like that. It sounded like too, a part of it was like understanding that like your health is never going to be, not never.
Yeah.
But like there's never the right time with your health. And I feel like diabetics experience this a lot. Like, oh, let me just get to this A1C or this time in range, and then I'll go on the trip, or then I'll do this move or whatever.
Yes, I totally agree. I feel like that is a very common theme that I hear come up, and even that I used to say to myself, like, oh, let me just like wait till I have my blood sugar managed like a little bit more. Like, let me just wait till I'm a little bit more comfortable with my management before I do this.
Yeah.
But like, you're going to be managing it no matter what anyways. So just do it.
Just do it. Yeah. That was something that, so I also, when I was starting Hot Diabetic Club.
Oh yeah. What's a moment you realized when you were like, your dreams were capped?
Yeah. I had been doing like freelance work before I started Hot Diabetic Club. And I was like, okay, this isn't like really like fueling me. And I see this need in the community. I want to do something bigger, but I had this like thought that always came up, like, am I qualified? Am I good enough to do this? And it's funny because I went back and forth for so long. It took me so many months and being like, oh, maybe I need to go back to school. Maybe I need to take this course. Maybe I need to talk to more people. And really what pushed me to do it. Remember that conversation we had? One of the first times we met.
Yeah, literally. I think it was like the second time we met or something like that.
We went to lunch.
We were getting sandwiches.
And I said, hey, I have this idea, Hot Diabetic Club, and I explained it to you. And I was like, do you think people will like it?
Yeah, she was like, does that even sound fun? Like, do you think people would even want to join that? And my immediate answer was like, are you kidding me? Like, please do it yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?
And so
why not? Just do it, because I want to be in it too. I want to reap the benefits.
Yeah. So it's just like, again, having that person there to like say, this is a cool dream. Go after it.
Yes.
Sometimes you just need that little extra sounding board. But yeah, that was like, I think for me, when I started unlocking this like power that I have within myself, knowing like, if I have a dream, if I have a download that comes into my brain,
download,
if I have a download from universe, God, source, whoever you believe in, it's up to me to decide to act on it. Because if not, someone else is going to go do it. Then I'm going to be kicking myself like, oh my God, I had that idea. Well, you didn't act on it.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
That's such a like cool concept to think about, because really when you think about it, like you'll have an idea and then you don't do anything, and then you see it online or like something and you're like, oh my God, I literally thought of that. Like, why didn't I do that?
Yeah.
Because you need to act on it.
It's up to you to go execute and go after your dreams.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we're planning all of these beautiful, wonderful goals for 2026. We have so many things that we want to do in the new year and so many dreams we want to go after. What is the first step in doing that?
I think the first step is recognizing, where are you telling yourself you can't do it? What's coming up for you when you're saying, oh, that would be cool, but.
Yeah, what's giving you the discomfort?
Yeah. And are you willing to sit with this discomfort and say, quiet down?
Mm-hmm.
Quiet down, I know, but like, you're along for the ride.
Yeah.
And we're doing it.
We're doing it scared.
That's the only thing you have to do.
Yeah.
The only thing you have to do is sit with it and say, I've always dreamt of doing this, and I'm sick of my bullshit.
Right.
I'm sick of making excuses for myself. I'm sick of waiting around.
Oh my gosh. I'm like smiling, like talking about this, because it's just so exciting to think like what you can do with your life. I don't know. That's like so like broad and cheesy, but like.
I was wondering why I was blinking.
Oh.
It's okay.
The video just died. So if you don't see us on your screen anymore, apologies. We're working out the kinks, okay? But I was just literally like, as you were talking about that, I was smiling so big because it's just so exciting to think like what life can bring. And like you have all of the power inside of you to do that and to make it happen.
Yeah, the possibilities are literally endless. Yeah. I love and I love hearing people's dreams and like speaking power over them and just being like, I mean, that's literally what I did to you with the podcast.
Yeah. You're like, no, like you can do it now.
Like
you got
can
it.
Just
like
do
let's
it now.
do it. I was like, you're right. And here we are.
But like,
you just need a little extra push sometimes.
Sometimes you need a little extra push. And so if you feel like you need that little extra push, I really encourage you to bring your big dream to someone who you also know is doing something big with their life as well.
Yeah.
And they're excited to move in the way that you're moving, or not even in the way that you're moving, but like they're excited for you. They're your biggest cheerleader. None of that like, well, but what if this
That's
happens?
so important.
It really is.
That's so important.
You don't have a cheerleader in your corner saying, you can do this.
That's so important, to make sure you're surrounding yourself with like I just choked.
Are you okay?
Yeah. That's so important, to make sure you're surrounding yourself with not only like-minded, but open-minded people as well.
Yes. Yeah. Like a big thing that got me through very early days of Hot Diabetic Club was Peyton, my partner, just being like, you can do this. Like, this is your mission. Like, this is your life's work. I've seen how you're impacting people's lives. And like, there are days where it's really hard.
Of course.
And so you do need someone who's going to lift you up and say like, keep going. You had this big dream for a reason. Keep going. And so that's like further down the road.
100%.
But you have to do it. You have to just start, so then people can start believing in you.
Yeah. No, 100%. And I think that literally can just even apply to like this podcast, because we've had days where we're recording and then the audio completely sucks, and then we need to like come back and talk about it again another day, you know, and re-record. And this is like me and Tini being like, no, like, we can do this.
Keep going.
Like, keep going. This is a dream to do this. And how I told this to Tini actually when we were, and I told this to myself. Actually, Adam told it to me and I told it to Tini. Thanks, Adam. He was like, how cool is it to be exhausted because you're going after your dream?
Yeah. And I think that is something, exhaustion is something that a lot of, especially diabetics, use as like a crutch or like their reason to not go after things. Like, oh, I'm going to be so tired.
Yeah.
Okay, then you don't want it bad enough.
Damn.
I understand like we all have different health needs.
Right.
If there's a will, there's a way. And I'm not telling
Totally
you to
agree.
run yourself to the ground, but I
course not.
am saying, like,
add in your rest, as we know.
of course, like, there are tools we can use. And so, like, stop giving yourself excuses. And one of them being diabetes.
Yep.
I feel like now is a good time to take our call-ins.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we asked our community, which if you don't know, wait, I'm not going to say that.
Which if you're not in.
And if you're a little loser, that's not there. Oh my God, someone please cut that in the editing.
Are you saying this?
Yeah, I can say it. Okay. So we asked the hotline to her community, which resides inside of the Hot Diabetic Club HQ. What is the big dream you want to step into in 2026? And is there anything holding you back? So let's hear from our first call-in.
Hi, Tini. Hi, Carson. For 2026, my big dream is honestly to lead with vulnerability and follow wherever that takes me. I want to take everything I've learned from living with type 1 diabetes and turn it into real impact in both big and small ways. And that starts with transitioning my career from the cancer research space into the diabetes space, and then continuing to mentor, advocate, and connect with people in really honest human ways, which is crazy because past me would have never imagined stepping into this. Vulnerability felt terrifying back then. I didn't see myself in the diabetics online who always seemed so perfect, and it made me feel like my story didn't matter. And I think I really believed that people wouldn't care what I had to say and that just showing up as myself wouldn't be enough. So I kept a lot of my diagnosis to myself and stayed small. But what I've realized is that being honest about the highs, lows, imperfections, all of it, is what actually creates connection. And leading with vulnerability has been scary, but it's also given me the most freedom and open doors I could have never imagined. So my question for you guys is, how do you personally identify when fear is holding you back versus when a dream just isn't ready yet?
Okay, wait. Teeny and I, if you can't see our faces, but we just looked at each other like, oh,
We're smiling so hard
we are.
because we know this caller. And
Yes.
we're so proud
And
of you.
we love you so much and we're so freaking proud of you. And thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you. You are already leaning into vulnerability because you just shared that with us.
Yeah.
And with the hotline to her community.
It's really epic. And knowing in your soul that you're called to do something else, something bigger, however long it takes you to decide that, just getting that calling in itself is something so special that you should celebrate. And now let's get you to act on it.
I totally agree. And I want to address the end of the voice note when you said when a dream isn't ready yet.
Yeah.
Because how do you know it's not ready yet?
I would argue if it's a dream, it's ready.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say, like, do you think it's not the right season of your life? But there's not going to be a right season of your life. You know, the dream is ready.
Yeah. And I think it's important to really ask yourself a lot of questions. Like a lot of therapy talk calls this shadow work. And like really digging in deep and wondering and getting curious why you might feel like this isn't the right season.
Yeah.
And I think that will tell you a lot about yourself. Like, what is coming up here when I think about this new dream coming forward?
Right. Exactly what we said earlier.
Yeah.
Like, what's bringing the discomfort? Like, what part of the unknown is the thing that you're like, ooh, I don't know about this yet.
But like digging like so deep. Like I would even go like, right, so you identify, oh, I'm scared. Why? And then you give a reason. Why? And then you give a reason. And then why? And like maybe, I don't know, like I'm I don't know the why.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe the why goes back to your childhood, and you need to like sit there and comfort past you and say, okay, come on, girl, we're going.
Let's go.
You know, like
hop on.
You need to dig really deep.
Yeah.
And just like
That's
address
so
that and hold that and say, okay, this is the reason why I am understanding that this is happening.
Yeah.
And then like we said before, I don't care. I'm going.
Right. Exactly. Sorry. I'm actually busy. I'm busy chasing my dream now. Thank you.
Yes. The current version of me right now is no longer available for that old story.
Ooh, yes. Can that be my new ringtone?
I really like that.
What?
Yeah. I think all advice is nuanced, right?
Of course.
But I really want to say, if you're listening to this podcast and you have a dream in your head and you're wondering if it's the right time, we're telling you.
It is.
It's the right time.
It's the right time.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Should we listen to our next caller?
Yes.
So my biggest dream that I want to step into in 2026 is being a full hot diabetic. And even though I'm a hot diabetic trailblazer, a part of the Hot Diabetic Club, I have not been living up to my full potential of being a hot diabetic. I have for decades kind of lived in the stigma of type 1 diabetes. And you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of letting myself get in the way of living my best life. You know, just because you have type 1 or you have type 2 or you have any of the types of diabetes that I have not mentioned, it doesn't mean that you can't go out and live an amazing life. There's nothing that's stopping you from moving forward. So yes, I'm going to move into 2026 and fully embrace who I am and who this part of me is that I've just been kind of neglecting. And I mean, who would blame me, right? Like, those of you who are listening who have been type 1 for any period of time, you can understand the burnout, that the stigmatisms and all of those things that come with living with type 1. Like, even thinking about food and having your blood sugar shoot up to 200 or 300, it's just super annoying, and you neglect that part of yourself. But you know what? In 2026, I'm going to embrace that, and I'm going to change my mindset, and I'm going to move forward in being the hottest diabetic in the world, in the universe, everywhere, and help lead those who have been on this journey with me who aren't quite where I am yet. So that is going to be my biggest dream for 2026.
And so it's done.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with that. Like, that's actually my new ringtone.
I love that so much. Like, I'm choosing so hard.
You are a freaking hot diabetic.
Yeah. Period.
No,
like, actually, I think I've said this before. You can just decide.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's one of my favorite things that you, Tini, has ever said. You can just decide. You literally can just decide to wake up and be whoever you want to be.
And change your life. Yeah, exactly. And so, like, yeah, you can just decide to be a hot diabetic. And I loved, well, obviously, because she's a trailblazer, she knows. But being a hot diabetic, like, she didn't even say any goals of hers. Like, she just said the personality, who she wants to be, showing up for herself daily and getting after it. And, like, that's what a hot diabetic is. Oh my God, I'm like so happy for her. Me too. It's just truly so incredible.
So much.
And so
and if you're listening to this, you're a freaking hot diabetic too.
No, seriously.
All of you.
Anyone can be a hot diabetic. You just have to decide. Period.
I love it. Okay.
I think we just needed our second caller to do the episode.
I know.
Yeah, so I hope she spoke power over all of you.
I'm obsessed.
You're gonna listen to that on repeat.
No, literally, like I told you, my new ringtone. So
I love it. Wait, do you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
Hey now.
Hey now.
This is what dreams are made of.
Oh my gosh, I actually have a core memory to that song of my sister and I dancing around the dance floor at her wedding to that song. And we're just like spinning around the dance singing Hillary Duff. And it's a core memory. So
that's so sweet.
Yeah, I love it.
That's so sweet. So we really wanted this episode to be very hope core for you.
Yes. Hope core. I love hope core.
My biggest hope, and Carson's too, because we chatted about this before we turned on our mics, was really that you listened to this episode and fully believed that you could go after whatever dream you wanted to go after.
Yeah.
Because we know you can.
Mm-hmm. If you're already listening to this, what that tells me about you is that you are already a go-getter. You already have it in you, and you're already craving to go after that dream. If you're listening to this, I already know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just do it.
Just do it.
Because you're fully capable, and we, Tini and I, are here, and we're ready to watch you step into that power.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's so good. That's so good. So we're challenging you going into 2026. We want you to think of your big dream and do something scary. Claim it publicly and tag us.
We're like, we will also exploit your dream for you if you don't. No, but seriously, we want to support you, and Tini and I want to watch you step into your power that we know you are already so capable of. So when you lean into that dream and when you do something scary, let us know, tag us, and so we can celebrate the wins with you.
Yes. We can't wait to see your big dreams. You'll see ours.
You're listening to them. Just kidding.
You'll see ours as they come to fruition, because everything works out for me because I'm perfect.
And play that on repeat as an affirmation daily.
Actually, that is something you should tell yourself. It really does work.
I love it.
Maybe not that you don't have to say you're perfect, but everything works out for you.
Thank you for listening to Hotline to Her. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review. If you have a question or a story that you'd like our advice on, you can use the link in the show notes to our Hotline to Her community. Should we say, and Happy New Year?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Stay hot.
And chat soon.
Bye.
Wow, we were a little delulu. Hotline to Her is for educational and entertainment purposes only and reflects personal experience. It is not medical, mental health, or therapeutic advice.